Good evening. Good evening. I know we are here. It's a Saturday, but this is the day that I felt well enough to do this. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It is me, Dr. Renee, and of course, my lovely guest, co host, not guest, but my co host, Dr. Kelly. And we are here with COVID 19 update number 19. Isn't that funny? COVID 19, 19. Of course,
19 weeks.
19 weeks. Isn't that crazy? Everyone, we need to make sure that we do what we need to do because Dr. Kelly's so good at this. I try to remember. So please comment, like, and share. And you guys, if you're watching us, please do me a favor. And why don't you just say hello? We might say hello back. Who knows? So first I have to do my watch party. Hold the line here. Because of course I don't ask you to do anything I wouldn't do myself. So I'm gonna do my watch party. My executive producer, she's on the road, so she can't even do it for me because I'd ask her to do it, especially since we're on a Saturday. But
what are you guys up to this Saturday? It literally we had a thunderstorm in Atlanta that lasted.
It looks so dark there, and actually, I mean, I'm in the basement, it's dark, but today in Chicago, God, I don't even know where I'm at. In Michigan, where I am, the sun is shining bright. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's raining now, but we had a thunderstorm for 3 minutes, and then I lost cell phone service. I was like, "What just happened?" And
that is so crazy.
It's still not up running properly yet. So, still one bar.
Okay, for some reason, my watch party just has not been working. I don't know. I swear I'm about to write the people and be like, "Fix my stuff, please." So I just had to share it. Okay, we have somebody. Who's that? Say hi. Oh, that was me. I'm crazy. I know. Special. So special. I should have texted Eva to tell her. Uh-oh. Do you hear the echo?
A little bit.
Okay. So first thing I wanted to say was that in Chicago, our lovely Mayor Lightfoot, she has decided that we needed to scale back a little bit before we had a surge like Florida and Texas and California. And so that we don't have to go phase 3, because we're in phase 4. So we don't have to go to phase 3. If you're watching, please say hello. She's decided that. So she decided this. I think she stated it on Monday is when she made the announcement, but she gave businesses a whole week. So Friday was the day it started. And so no more indoor restaurant dining, only 10 people at the gym, and no personal care that requires you to remove the mask from your face. So ladies, you can still go to the salon and get your hair done, long as you keep the mask on while you're getting your services, and your stylist does the same. Nails, same thing, just keep your masks on. But unfortunately, men, you won't be able to have a shave, and ladies, we can't go get facials. So sorry, but I understand why though, because there was starting to be higher numbers in certain parts of the city, and she honestly contributed to the fact that people were getting very, very, very loose and uninhibited because of alcohol.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean, which makes sense. If you are having a great time, you might not remember
about
to put the mask back on. Right. You might have worn it to the bar, but you didn't,
And also, you can't be eating and drinking at a bar with a mask on either. Someone needs to, create some mask that you can eat. Some kind of
so I don't know about the eating, but I do have a friend. I think I'm not sure if she makes them, but she has a mask, and it's a mask that you put your straw in so you can drink. Yeah. And I've seen her, she's posted pictures and she's worn them into different functions, and I think she does sell them. I'm not sure, but I think she sells them. But yeah, so I don't blame her. I think it's a good idea because, as I told everyone at the beginning of this, we both did. We said if we would do what we were supposed to do, we might have a summer. Well, we didn't do what we were supposed to do, so we don't have a summer.
It's almost over.
Exactly. So that we can have a Christmas, and Kelly and I think I have some traveling we'd like to do at Christmas. We would like this to please end soon. So therefore, can people please actually take this seriously? Now, I think that now that it's affecting more and more people, I hate for it to end up being that way. But now that it is, I think those people are starting to wake up and say, wait a minute. Like, I've seen people who they've shown their social media and they didn't take it seriously, but then their loved one got sick and now they're on the news talking about this is very serious and I blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of learning how to live with COVID-19. And sometimes the fear that we had at the beginning of the pandemic that has gone. So now we're relaxing a little bit, and not being as strict with the social distancing. But as much as you can, I know we got to still keep on living, but as much as you can, please just still go on with the precautions, like wearing your mask, washing your hands, not touching your face, and staying 6 feet apart as much as possible.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's terrible, and then the numbers now are really showing up in that 30s, 20s age range. And so maybe that's what it took. Now that it's them, they will, help to stop this. I spoke on Black Doctor earlier this week, and I was talking to someone, and they were saying that if the pastor, bishop, whatever the church said, you must wear masks, people would wear masks. So maybe our church leaders need to speak out more about it. They said, and then they also said, and this is like an elderly population, was like, if it was a law, okay, well, in a lot of places now it has become that, but if it was a law, then they would wear them. So
I thought here in Atlanta it was mandated, but people are still not, like, everyone is still
I think that it is mandated in Atlanta. I know it's mandated for the state of Michigan. So the governor said that. I think Illinois too, but don't quote me. I'm not sure. Next week when we do the update, I'll be back in Chicago, so I'll know then. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very hopeful that things will turn very, very soon because there are places I'd like to go and people I'd like to see, and this is seriously throwing a dent in that. I don't know. I really thought I was going to get on a plane in like 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know that that'll happen, but we'll see. We'll see. My choice airline was saying that they were just going to fill the seats as they normally did, which is a little crazy.
I can't even imagine.
I can't either.
Being in the middle seat on an airplane at this time. I can't imagine it. Even though, I flew on Delta a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, I'm well, nothing happened to me, but even though the middle seats were empty, I'm like, there's still someone directly behind me and directly in front of me. So we're not quite 6 feet apart. So I personally wore my N95 mask for the entire flight. I did not eat anything because we're still in a closed right. Airplane with recirculating air. I'm not sure what they did to their system to bring air from outside or whatever, but I wore my N95 because I was like, I don't want to get sick. Mm-mm.
So I am acquiring an N95, and because of my frequent flyer status, I would be in first class, which would make me feel a lot better anyway because it's fewer people and we're further apart. So I could be the only person, honestly, sitting in first class or sitting in my row, or even one of only a few people in the whole first class cabin. It might not be full. So that would make me feel a little bit better too. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't bought any tickets yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But what else?
Girl, I don't even know.
I tell people because they're like, well, what did you do this weekend or whatever? And I was like, it's Groundhog's Day. I literally do the same thing every day. The only difference is now I'm doing it in Michigan. And now, I'm here with I'm not by myself.
So, one thing I did this week was I canceled my gym membership because I still don't feel comfortable going into a gym. And
well, I've seen pictures and that looks, I'm not a gym person already, but this whole plexiglass around the treadmill and around that looks crazy.
But when I went to the gym, I used to do like the group classes with weights or kickboxing or whatever, and there was sweat all over the place, right? So I do miss it. So I actually bought a treadmill. So I'm going to be running in my house in the comfort of my home. And then today on Amazon, I bought some kettlebells so I can get some resistance training back in my routine. So, that's one thing I'm going to miss about being an outside is going to the gym and being a part of a class. And, you know, I miss I had a personal trainer and I miss him a lot, but I don't know. And I mean, I feel so bad for like these businesses and people who work in them. Like I was telling you earlier, I bought clothes from a store called New York and
yes.
Company a couple of weeks ago, and I went back today yesterday, and I was told that they're going out of business. And so many people have been affected by this, you know?
Oh, I know. This week, Wednesday was the versus with Snoop and DMX. That had to be one of the best ones they've had yet.
I didn't see it. I'm not sure why this one didn't seem as well advertised, well marketed to me.
When I tell you, they brought me back to my senior year of high school and all of my time at Michigan State. They killed it. First of all, my very first rap concert I ever attended as a onlooker was DMX. Secondly, my sister and I were a part of the concert promotion group at our school, Michigan State, and Snoop was one of the shows we brought to Michigan State. And so I will never forget, we went to the dressing room and Snoop was like right there, and here I am. And I was sitting in front of a wall, much like this. And he waved to me. And because I'm me, I turned around to see there's nothing behind me, you guys, but the wall. Okay. There's no other people sitting back there. It's a wall. You see that white wall? That's what was behind me. So then I looked like a fool. So I turned back around. He saw the whole thing. He points to me. You. Oh, I felt like the biggest dummy that day. My sister goes, "You're so stupid." I go, "I know. And then the other memorable thing was we went to his hotel and he was crossing the street and I almost hit him. Crossing I was like in the valet. He was crossing to go into the building, and yeah, so that was the other memorable thing. But Snoop was mad cool. We had a great time and he did a great show. Yeah, it was so good. And DMX, I'm so happy for him because he appears to be clean and sober, and he knew all his songs. Kudos to you. I went to a concert. I will not put anyone on blast, but I went to a concert and a rapper sang a song that I didn't know either. And I told my friend, I go, "Well, you know, I wasn't familiar with such and such song, but neither were they." My friend said, she was like, "You're a fool." And I was like, "I know, but she didn't know the words to the song." And so, but no, DMX, he was on it. Snoop and his dance moves. Oh my God, I was here having my own party. We had a ball. That was excellent. Great job. Kudos, Timbaland and Swiss Beats. And if you have not seen it, you can go check the YouTube channel, Ask Dr. Renee, and you can watch the whole 2 hours. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. Now, Snoop did not do he didn't do it's 187 on an under. He didn't do that. I was sad because that's my jam. And it was one other song he didn't do, but it was great. It was great. And there were 500,000 people watching on IG. And if you didn't know, they partnered with Apple. So now you can listen to it on Apple Music and you can watch it on Apple TV.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think I heard something about 800,000 people or something, but I know IG was 500,000 pretty steadily, right? So it was really good. I heard that Ashanti has accepted the charge to go up against Keisha Cole. I don't have much to say about that one. They both have a song or two here that I like, but I don't know that I'm going to be running to my phone or my iPad or the TV to watch that. But that was the highlight of my week. So my Groundhog's Day got changed when I saw that was on. I missed the first half, but of course now, like I said, I have the whole thing on my YouTube channel. I've seen the whole thing. Great job. What else do I have to look forward to? Oh, remember I told you last week, Love in Marriage Huntsville out. Not last week, 2 weeks ago it started. Oh, it is so hot. I can't wait to see that
Really?
tonight. Oh, girl,
You mean the
hot.
first episode?
Tonight is the third. Remember I said 2
I,
weeks ago
I,
it
I
started.
need to go. I need to go watch the other 2 episodes.
Oh, it is so hot. Please. That is my show right there. Okay. So I can't wait to see that.
Couples are
tonight.
annoying, though. I'm sorry. Couples are very annoying.
I didn't say that, couples, in case you guys would like to be on the Ask Dr. Renee show. I am quite enthralled with the show. I haven't missed episode yet. Love it. Thank you so much for inviting us into your homes. You give me aspirations because these are some rich Black folks, y'all. That's all I got to say. These Black folks is doing it big. You have to see the baby shower where they pulled up in a horse-drawn carriage. That's all I have to say.
I will reserve my comments then. No aspirations here. I want no husband of mine cheating on me for like a year.
Oh, me neither. But I'm saying, you heard what aspirations I was talking about. These people are wealthy and doing well, and real estate is like their big thing, and that's something I would definitely like to get into. So, and 2 of them being from the D, I'm very like, oh wow, we can do it. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone knows that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's it, and that's all. Like I said, next week I'll be back home for a spell. That'll be lovely. God, if I could get somebody to drive me there, it would be so great. I'm really, look, Megabus, if you're listening, because I know that you send me all sorts of stuff, so clearly you follow me. Please get back in service. I would get on the Megabus. I would. Because I would sit there, put my mask on, and go to sleep.
Right.
And you can, I don't know, something about being in a car is different than being on a plane. But yeah, I could do it. I could do the bus. I just hate driving. So, which in evidence of the fact that I don't own a car, I hate driving. But we do what we got to do. So, how many miles will that be? Like right back to back, because I'll be leaving and coming right back, but whatever. I will, I wonder, Kelly, I have a dentist appointment. Does her new rule mean I can't go get my teeth cleaned?
I think that's different. That's not like a non-essential thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I hope so. I hope it doesn't mess that up because
they're also doing their own precautions at the dental.
oh yeah, no,
too.
I go to 2 lovely mochas, and they're very professional, and they're on top of things. I trust them. But I just thought about that because, girl, they're so booked up. I missed my appointment because I was here. So then I called to say I'll be home, and they were like, October.
Oh wow!
Right? I go, oh. And so somebody had a cancellation. I go, I'll take it. No arguments. What time? I'll be there. Check us out this week on blackdoctor.org. I'm going to be talking about fibroids, God willing, because I have not invited the people yet. Don't tell anybody that. But Fibroid Awareness Month has been the month of July, and this is the last week of July, so we want to make sure that we do discuss that this week. So, that's it, and that's all, everyone. Week 19. See you week 20. Bye.